Hello and welcome back to another day where I show you everything that I eat. I am starting off with a glass of water and I'm making myself an iced coffee. Here I am just putting in some ice cubes and a little bit of oat milk. So good. For breakfast today, I'm making a tofu scramble. I have a half of block of tofu here. Then I have some zucchini and sun-dried tomatoes. I'm also going to be using some baby spinach. And then I have this special black garlic. I was given this as an ingredient in a recent video from when my friends told me what to eat. I'll link that down below so you can see it. I haven't used this much since then, so I wanted to try it again. I have all my ingredients prepped and ready to go, so I'm starting off with some crumbled tofu. I'm adding salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some turmeric, as well as a generous splash of lemon juice. This is such a great combination for tofu scramble. Next, I'm adding the sun-dried tomatoes into the pan and some zucchini. Then I'm going to put in that black garlic, and then some salt, pepper, curry, lemon, as always. Go ahead and give this a stir so it doesn't stick, and then I'm just going to put a splash of vegetable broth in to keep it from sticking. Finally, I'm going to be adding the baby spinach in to let it wilt just for a little bit. There we go, some salt, pepper, and again with the lemon juice. This will help with iron absorption in the spinach. Just giving that a little stir, and then I'm adding in my tofu. We're going to cook up the tofu with everything. Just splash more of the vegetable broth, and ta-da! So good, guys. Full of veggies, so good. Moving on to lunch, I had this quick and easy pasta dish. I roasted some tomatoes, red pepper, and garlic. Then I boiled some chickpea pasta according to the package instructions. I love using chickpea pasta for just that boost of protein. Look how good these veggies came out. I'm blending them with some cannelloni beans to make a thick and creamy sauce. I'm just gonna pour this over my pasta and then heat it on a low heat until everything is warm. Look how good this came out. It was so thick and creamy. It was actually so filling that I put half of it away for later. After lunch, I had this sparkling water while I went on a walk with my husband. It was pretty good. It was nice and cold and refreshing. We went for a walk in the park nearby, which is so beautiful. And yes, I had to do some twirls in my skirt. As always, please remember to take your vitamins. For dinner, I am trying out these savory pastry things like pockets. So I'm going to be using some potatoes, some kale, frozen peas, and the other block of tofu. I am starting off by sauteing up some potatoes in a pan with some garlic, salt, pepper, rotisserie chicken seasoning, curry, and my favorite, lemon juice. I'm stirring that around and getting it so it's a little crispy before adding my frozen peas. And then this is how I really like to do this with some vegetable broth. Cover it until the liquid disappears and repeat that a few times. Now I'm going to saute up this tofu in a pan. I am going to stir it so it doesn't stick, but I do want it to get a little crispy. Next, we're going to roll out our dough sheets. I cut them into fours. They're kind of big for my baking sheet. And finally, I'm going to add my kale to my veggie mix. Just stir that around, get it nice and wilted, and then I'm just mashing a little bit of the soft potatoes. I'm adding my tofu to my veggie mixture and just stirring that around so it mixes nicely before putting it in my pastries. Let's go ahead and scoop that in a little bit nicer, fold it over, and then I'm going to press to seal and then make little creases with a fork. I'm scoring the top of these to let some of the air out, and then I am going to bake these at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. While it's baking, I'm just snacking on the filling, and look how good these turned out. So golden, so crispy. After lunch, I had this sweet little snack, these coconut chocolates, and that is everything I had today. Thanks for watching.